Hey! Is this not why you were here?
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever.
Cool. All right, guys. Welcome back to the most underrated, underprivileged, and undocumented podcast, the Hood Rats Podcast. So it's actually Monday, September 22nd. This is episode 97, closing in on episode 100. And, of course, the guy next to me, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that makes it all happen, Mr. Louis. What up, what up, what up?
What's up, Mr. Alex? How you been? This is Mr. Alex. You never introduced yourself. You have sometimes, but you're Mr. Alex. Tell him you're Mr. Alex.
This one.
Tell him you're Alex.
I'm Coach.
Coach Alex?
Yes, sir.
What's up, dude? It's been a
What
while.
up? It has been like, what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Been
2
a
weeks
minute.
again. Things happen. Today's what? What would you say? Today's
Monday, September 22nd.
September 22nd.
Episode 97, brother.
Dude, we're getting ready for episode 100. Did you think we're gonna reach episode 100?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, because we're very consistent with what we do. I
That's
think
true.
if you've been following us from our first journey, the U1 combat stuff, you guys know that we would constantly upload, regardless if we would get 1 to 5 views a week. We would be very consistent with our work, regardless of, viewers and subscribers.
647 videos on U1 Combat.
Yeah,
That's
a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of videos. How many videos do you think we uploaded on so far on this? More. Or
I
less
would
than that?
say like a little bit more than half of what we have on the other channel, just because with this channel we upload a reel almost every day.
Yeah.
So I want to say it lands between the 300 range to the 400 range. I want to say,
Let's see.
or at least in the mid 250s, give or take. From 250 to 400, give or take.
Dude.
I'm off.
Yeah, you're off.
Oh, for real?
Bro, I think we're 648.
Oh shit.
How many did I say? 47? On this one?
Yeah.
One video difference? No way, really?
Yeah, but in the other one, you got to take into consideration reels were not a
47,
thing.
Yeah. So we uploaded more already on this one than the other one.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
platform
reels,
changed a little
yeah,
bit. Back then, there was no reel, so everything was long form content.
It's almost 600 long form videos.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking crazy, dude. We did it, and then what? Was it worth it?
I think it was
It was worth it,
because I think we took some knowledge and some experience from E1 Combat and
Yeah.
placed it into this. Of course, maybe
Yeah.
there's a lot more to learn because I think that we probably should be a little bit more ahead, but that's just my personal opinion, and just because I like to improve and actually continuously get better, and of course, grow the channel, which of course is primarily the goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that it's just been like a learning experience for the most part. And I mean, it's a little bit different now because back then, I think people respected us more because, as I mentioned time and time again, we were actually trying to give you guys like very solid and I would say correct, I don't know if it's the right word, information when it came to boxing.
Yeah.
And here is just kind of us off the top of our dome, just spilling a bunch of bullshit, if we're being completely honest.
Bullshit. And we're unlikable. That's why we haven't made it far.
Probably we're not good looking.
Yeah,
No, we're not white, blue eyes,
aura.
no aura,
Dude.
no bitches.
No bitches. Bro, we since we've been gone, a bunch of crazy. One major thing happened. You know, the whole Kirk thing and the backlash of it. But Kimmel, I thought Kimmel was done for. And
Yeah.
Andrew Kimmel,
No, Jimmy.
Jimmy Kimmel. I thought he was done for. But you were just telling me right now that he's back on air.
Yeah, he's back on there. I think if I'm not mistaken, I saw it right now on like those little Google News article things that apparently he's back on ABC every Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I just kind of glimpsed through it right now. That's why I don't really read too much into detail.
Dude, why are you and Juanito always getting banned on Instagram?
This is the first time I got banned.
And like 13 years, huh? Like since you had Instagram?
Yeah, since I've had Instagram.
Why?
This is the first time I've been banned in about 10 years because I've had Instagram since 2015. Because
Yeah.
all of high school, I did not have an Instagram.
Yeah.
I made my Instagram the year after we graduated.
yeah.
Just because a lot of people were already on Instagram, and I would constantly hear a bunch of people get in trouble on Instagram. I remember there was some dude, I'm not going to name him. He actually got exposed there because he sends
PP pic?
a dick pic, and I don't give a fuck, low key. I didn't really know his real name, but they used to call him Toro, and so
The big
he
motherfucker?
he
Big Dark?
I believe so. And I guess he wasn't built like a toro down there, so Yeah.
Oh, he had a small penis, and the girl.
the girl leaked it. Yeah.
Do you know who the girl was?
I'm not sure. It was probably somebody that he was talking to at the time.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
You don't leak anybody's nudes. I don't think. I've
And the
ever
worst
seen
part is, I guess she was expecting a toro,
it.
and
'Cause of Nick-
yeah, he just ended up getting clowned on because he didn't live up to his nickname.
Damn, poor Toro. I wonder what he's doing right now. He's probably self-conscious about his dick.
Probably.
He's probably rich because people with small penises are rich.
I mean, you gotta-
That's not true.
You gotta compensate or what?
Yeah, that's not true because I'm still poor and but so you got banned because of why? So like we've had Instagrams get taken down, but that doesn't really count because it's copyrighted.
It's copyrighted or because we were promoting violence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is true on both cases. So we're guilty. But like personal Instagrams, I never had one taken down. This is the first time because you're what?
I don't know. It just they had sent me an email. I just deleted it. That I was a bot.
Oh fuck.
The homie Johnny had the same email as well, and I don't know personally what happened with the homie Adolfo. But yeah, he also got taken down or made a new one. I'm not sure what the situation was right there. But yeah, we were considered bots, and Instagram said, "Hey man, fuck you."
Dude, and your brother, can you tell him the story of your brother? Your little brother who has been on the podcast, so he's part of the universe.
Oh, I don't know.
Juanito has like 8 or 9
Yeah,
accounts.
he's had like a few accounts, and they keep deleting him. But I'm not sure if it's because I'm not sure what it is, honestly.
Because he also, this is my guess, you know him better than I do, but he often gets chat banned on Call of Duty.
Uh-huh.
That one he deserves because he calls people names. He's very aggressive.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like he's on Instagram commenting on things and saying.
Another thing that
stuff.
could affect him, bro, is the fact that he actually has created emails or like accounts with my mom's old phone number.
Oh.
And the thing is, my mom had a situation where Juanito messed up the phone numbers in, I think, one of her Facebooks. And I think she reported that phone number as if it was like a spam. And so I think every time he creates an account under that same phone number, since it's labeled as a spam, Instagram deletes it.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the same IP address too.
Exactly. So like the only way to bypass that, and I know from experience because of like what has happened to our accounts, is you have to factory reset the phone.
Fucking Juanito.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I don't think he's gonna factory reset the phones because I'm pretty sure he has like pictures and like
he's dating now.
or gaming stuff. You get me?
Because
Because if you factory reset the phone, all of that goes away.
all that goes away. Oh, that's true. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
shit to lose now. Before it didn't have anything really. I think,
Yeah.
bro. So last week I experienced something inappropriate. I went to the strip club for the first time in my life.
Mm.
First time in 20 years. You been?
No, and I don't ever plan to go honestly.
Good. Because I went on a Wednesday night to a strip club.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you go on a Friday night or Saturday night.
Weekend, yeah.
That's when like the good girls go.
Okay.
I went. It was the very first time ever, and it was fun. For the same reason, I like to hang out with my friends that drink. I like
Okay.
getting them drunk. I had my
Okay.
cousin there who was enjoying himself,
Mm-hmm.
and I had $40 in cash that I took out of the ATM, so I kept giving him cash to give to the girl. And it, it was like, there was one girl there who was like a 10 out of 10. There's 2 girls there. There was 10 out of 10, dude.
Mhm.
And you feel like you're in love because they come up to you and they're super nice to you and stuff. And like I can see,
Watch your money.
yeah, dude. People that go there, a few people there were like, it looked like they were like older dudes, middle-aged dudes that were dressed in like accounting attire. Like they're wearing like tucked in like shirts.
Probably has some money to blow.
Yeah, they have something to blow, and these seem like awkward, nerdy dudes.
Or like some type of engineer. I think
Oh.
that's always kind of like the joke that the engineers don't know how to socialize because
That's it.
most of the time they're by themselves.
That's it. Those guys go in there. A couple Indian dudes go in there, and you can see them. They're by themselves. They're
Okay.
super awkward. They're leaning on the thing. And they're just
Indian.
They're waiting for like the girls to come up to them, and then like, I wonder if some people think that like they have game when they go there. Like, oh yeah, dude, this bitch was talking to me all night, dude. She couldn't get off my dick. I wonder if they know like.
Probably some of them probably do think that way, but I think you mentioned it before. You don't go to a strip club, or most people don't go for the strip club if your life is going well. You get me?
Yeah. But it's weird because and also I went and then my brother like sent girl that to me
Mhm.
and I kept like I crossed my legs and I kept pointing at my like here like oh, I'm married.
Uh-huh.
And one of the girls like, your brother told me to tell you to stop being a bitch. And I'm like, I told and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a bitch, I can't.
Uh-huh.
And then she left and then he sent another girl after me. And like I guess this time he gave her like a couple bucks,
Mhm.
so like she didn't leave because she was obligated financially to stay. And so I kept doing this. Like, I'm married. She's like, who cares? I'm married too. I'm like, no, I can't.
Oh shit.
So she started like, so I crossed my legs, and so she stood up like a foot or two away from me, and like was dancing right there to just to pay off her debt that my brother gave her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I gave her a fist bump. I'm like, all right, cool, good job. And then she left, but she felt like, oh yeah, I don't want to like make you feel weird. I don't want to force anything on you. But your brother sent me or whatever. And I kept doing this. I like, I can't, dude. I'm married, dude. And then I found a rubber band. I guess someone had a rubber band. I put it here just to like have something there. Cause she was like, "Where's your ring?" I'm like, "Oh, I lost it or something."
Mm-hmm.
So that was my experience at strip club, dude. It's not worth it. You're just gonna go spend money. Honestly, dude, I'd rather go to Figueroa and just watch. They're nice. They're the same thing.
Basically the same thing.
They're back on the streets. I guess they raided them one day and then that's it. They're back. I feel like every episode we talk about Figueroa. Like,
Yeah, it's like a common theme.
yeah, dude. I don't know why I love Figueroa so much. I haven't been in years and I love it. What's the last time you went to Figueroa?
The last time the UAs went, honestly. I mean, I'm never in that area, so
Yeah,
it's
I haven't been in years.
I'm like on the opposite side of town. Like most of the area where I'm at, it's like Long Beach, but like a little bit more on the nicer side.
Bixby Knolls.
Paramount and Bassett, closer to El Monte,
Oh yeah.
and
You're with the Mexican.
Where else? And Pico Rivera. Yeah.
You're not at the Nickerson Gardens anymore, really?
No, not really. I mean, we're only really there when we have some form of training, but it's not the Nickerson Garden. It's actually the Imperial Courts.
Oh, is it not as ghetto, or is it's all ghetto?
I mean, it's the projects.
Oh, dude, yesterday. So remember, I have beef with the people that live in the corner.
Okay,
The crackheads
yeah.
that live there can't
Okay.
get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude was, I guess, was cracked out, and then my neighbor has big ass dogs that reach over the fence,
Oh shit.
and they bark. And then he was like screaming at the dogs like early in the morning, and then that was like maybe last week, and then yesterday, I guess the neighbor was out and this guy was cracked out, and he's like you remember that video where like they're interviewing this cholo, and like all I hear is pa pa.
Yeah.
And then he like saying kind of trying to speak English. He's one of those type of dudes.
Uh-huh.
He kept saying Holmes, like, and then he was like, "What the fuck?" And he had like beer bottles that he was throwing on the floor, and then he was like, "Something about the dogs, like, what the fuck is this? We're not in Mexico, are we?" But he's also a Mexican. He kept saying Holmes or home
Like a Chicano.
like a Chicano, but his broken Spanish, and my neighbor was like, I guess he knows that like. Crackhead.
He's not right in his head.
He didn't say anything. I didn't hear him say anything. Then I came out and had to clean up because he was right in front of my house. He was screaming from my house to my neighbor's house, and he was throwing beer bottles. I had to go clean everything up and like.
Yeah, what's up with that, bro? Look, back then, I used to ride the red line underground, and I've mentioned a few stories on this podcast of all the crazy shit that's happened to me. So, point is, I'm coming back from Hollywood, the last stop on the red line towards 7th Street metro station to hop on the blue line. And or anybody that's a native to LA, the red line and the blue line are not the line you want to be at, especially not at that time. Well, not at any time, if we're being completely honest. Really. Yeah, never. God forbid. So I get off the red line, go to the 7th Street metro station, and then as I'm getting off of the station and going upstairs to catch the blue line, dude, there's like 3 homeless, cracked out dudes with some type of glass. I don't know if it was like glass bottles of something they were probably drinking, and they're just slamming them on the floor. Yeah. Bzz, bro. And I swear, bro, they had at least like, I don't know, maybe like 20 bottles lined up, bro. And both of them, it seemed like if they were having a fucking crazy ass contest, bro. They're just boom, and then the other one, boom, and it was very dangerous, bro, because of the fact that people were coming upstairs and you could have easily poked somebody's eye out. You throw that shit hard enough, and it bounces
Yeah.
all over the place because it just fucking shatters, and all the little pieces of glass just
Go
basically
everywhere.
fly everywhere. And I seen that shit, bro, and I basically did a whole ass U-turn on the other side because I'm like, fool, this fool's gonna fucking stab me or something. And then a lot of these people, they're not in their right mind. So in any moment, if they really go berserk, I mean, what's stopping them from getting a glass and like going to stab somebody?
Yeah. Or even just throwing it at the fucking crowd.
At people, yeah.
Even that can do fucking damage. I don't know, dude. You know what it is? It's like they creating their own like what are those rooms? Those fucking
Oh, fucking
suicide rooms.
no. Like the stress rooms, right? The stress relief.
Yeah. What are they called? Those fucking those break rooms. Or
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
anger rooms,
Mhm.
rage rooms, whatever like that.
Yeah, rage rooms. I believe that's what they're
Something
called.
like that. I think they're just having their own fun. 'Cause it's fun to break glass. Also, but I mean, obviously, it's not.
I mean, it's cool if you're in your right mind and you're doing it in a safe manner where nobody is basically crossing your line of fire. But people have to get somewhere.
Yeah, dude. Rage rooms. And escape
Rage rooms. The rage rooms.
and escape rooms are fucking gay. Yes or no? Yes or yes?
Rage rooms
They're
and
gay.
escape rooms? Nah, I would do it in an escape room.
Dude, you put yourself. Your life's so good that you have to put yourself in an undesirable predicament.
What if your life is shit
that-
and you still do it?
Well, then you have your priorities wrong. You gotta go fucking dude. Go escape poverty.
Poverty. Fuck.
escape the room,
I feel
escape-
attacked, dog.
Escape poverty. Rage rooms are even fucking gayer. Go punch a bag or something. Go punch your wife.
I mean, I don't know about that second part, but I mean, I would agree. But I would like to do the escape room just because I don't know. Like, I feel like it'll test a lot of things, though.
What's it gonna test?
It's first of all, it's gonna test if you're smart enough, bro. Like if you actually have some type of survival instinct. Second of all, like if you go with a group of friends, you could easily see who might the weak link be, dog.
Bro, all your friends are retarded.
No.
Every single one of your friends
No.
is retarded. You guys are gonna be there for fucking.
Nah.
You guys are gonna have to move into the escape room.
Nah, there's some dumbass people that do those rooms, dog.
And your friends are dumbasses.
I think we could escape those really fast.
And what? 2-3 months?
No, we could get those. We'll get that shit done
What,
ASAP.
A couple weeks?
Fuck no, in a couple minutes.
Fuck, dude. Escape rooms. I feel like life's so good, and then you need to balance yourself out because life's so good that you put yourself in a dark room. You don't trust these.
It's not a
people.
dark room though.
But sometimes it is. Sometimes the Halloween ones are their dark room.
I wouldn't do those though. Just because I don't like being touched, and some of them you actually sign a waiver where these actors are actually like putting hands on you. I've seen some crazy ass ones where people are like feeding you like nasty ass
Bro,
shit.
Exactly, dude. See,
But I would do ones where you actually have to fucking think though.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm just retarded and I don't want to think. I think that's what it is. The rage rooms are also a little bit weird. Life's
I don't even know where a rage room is here in LA, honestly.
honestly just go to downtown.
Just get down with the bum.
Yeah, honestly, just make friends with a bum and then, or my homie, bro. If you want, give me $20. I'll hook you up with my crackhead homie. You guys do escape rooms IRL.
No, that fool just does rage rooms. Demolition.
Demolition.
Why don't those fucking homeless fools just work demolition?
Because I think they're lazy.
I mean, they're lazy to work, but yet they're lazy to be destructive elsewhere.
Bro, honestly, dude, you see them and you see all the lazy fucks. But dude, these guys are out there hustling. Crack isn't expensive, I don't think. Fentanyl isn't expensive, I don't think either. I never bought fentanyl or crack, but especially at the level they're at, they need a lot of drugs and they have to come up with hundreds of bucks a day.
I don't think fentanyl is that expensive though.
I think fentanyl is really expensive.
I don't think so
Like-
because I've seen what do you call it? A documentary on how they make it in Sinaloa, and apparently in Mexico it would be worth about $1.
Price per gram.
And honestly, here I think for like some of it, it's like $5 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Let's see, counterfeit pills. So counterfeit pills are like 50 cents to $5.
Yeah.
And then $3 per pill in Arizona, 6 to 65 pill. But how many pills get you high though? That's the thing. Initially, street price per gram, 50 to 20 per gram. So I was listening to that's per pill. It depends on how many pill it takes you to get high. So eventually, because you build up the tolerance. So I think So per gram.
Yeah, because I've seen the people that actually like pop the poppy flower and how like they go through the process in Sinaloa. Why they don't sell it in the streets of Sinaloa? Because of the fact that it's not profitable. Because
Yeah.
in Mexico it would be worth about $1, and here they could sell it for 3 to 5 times the amount, which is $3 to $5.
So here, street price per gram is 50 to 200. And it depends, like 40 to 100 in San Francisco. So the question is how much fentanyl?
It's probably by weight.
How much fentanyl? How much fentanyl is consumed by the average crackhead? Is consumed, which because I was listening to this like street talk. You ever seen the street talk videos?
No.
It's a dude that he's like, oh yeah, it's like at this point I had to spend $500 just to get high. And so he deboost like stealing shit. But my point was that these guys, they seem lazy, but they're really out there hustling, doing odd jobs, stealing, fucking sucking dick for it. They're really committed. If only they put the energy into what?
Something progressive. Space engineer
or something like that.
Shit.
Per
Start blowing up different shit instead of.
Per person. Okay, let's see how much there probably can be an average. It's impossible, yeah.
I think it goes by, if I'm not mistaken, probably how much you weigh.
These figures show there's not gonna be anything extremely potent. Fentanyl can be deadly in quantity as small as 2 grams, depending on the person's body size and tolerance.
Yeah.
Pills sold on the street contain high variable amounts of fentanyl, with some containing lethal dose. God damn. Overdose deaths are indicated. Wait, what? I lost this. Go back. Overdose deaths are an indicator of harm, not usage. In 2023, there were 7,137 fentanyl overdose in California, an increase of over 800% since 2018, while a high number of deaths indicates widespread use does not reveal the total amount. So there's no way of knowing. 4,000 people died in fentanyl. That's not as much as I thought. You would assume alcohol kills like 200K a year, 180,000 a year, I think. So,
Yeah.
So fentanyl not that bad then. They should so it's not that bad.
I mean, fentanyl is mixed in some drugs, like actual medical drugs.
Oh yeah, you doctors give you fentanyl,
Yeah.
like patches and shit, but like not enough to fucking get you high. Or
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes cops like touch it, like accidentally touch a pill and it's fentanyl, and they fucking overdose.
Oh
You
shit.
seen the video of the cops?
Nah.
They didn't give them Narcan. Anyways, crack. Oh, dude, did you see the video
Which one?
of crackhead or homeless people having like the best immune system, being the healthiest people on earth?
Nah, that wasn't me.
Wasn't you?
Nah, that wasn't me.
Dude, bro, crackheads are healthier than most Americans. Do you believe it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, to some extent. I mean, probably in certain qualities, dog. But
I think in most crackheads' health, dude. Because I saw a video. I could have shown you it to me. They're out in the sun, getting sunny D. Most people have
like vitamin D because they're inside. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have their were insufficient amount of they're deficient because they don't fucking go outside. They're in the room all day on their phones in the comfortable AC. They're on their phones all day, so that's like they don't go outside. These people are roaming the streets of LA, so they're getting their miles in. Bro, minimum 20K miles, 20K steps. They're in the dirt with the rats and shit, so their immune system is being tested often. And what else? They have no stress because they're on crack all the time.
That's
you know
true.
How when you go to Italy, you don't gain weight when you eat. It's a lot of it's because it's healthy.
You're not
food,
stressed.
You're not stressed.
That's
so
true.
Crackheads aren't stressed because they don't work. They don't have real responsibilities. Also, they're a little bit off, so they don't have like the same risk.
Like consciousness
yeah.
of like, hey, this bill is due. Hey, I gotta pay this. I gotta pay that.
Well, yeah. Let's see. So I think homeless people, being homeless and being in drugs is like the way to, if you hack your
fuck it at this case.
Immortality.
Fuck it at this case. Fucking homeless people, I would argue, are stronger than Superman.
Why?
Yeah, because Superman, he gets close to the rock, and he fucking starts being a little bitch. And then, have you seen a crackhead on crack on a crack rock? Fool, that fool gets superpowers, bro. You try to run that fool over, that fool will wake up like a zombie. He'll get up like nothing happened.
Okay, okay. This is what Google says. No,
stupid, bro.
People experiencing homelessness are not generally at higher risk. Oh yeah, okay. This is exactly what I'm saying. No, people experiencing homelessness are are generally at higher risk for poor. Oh no, it's not what I'm saying. No, because my question was, are homeless people healthier? No, they're not, because people experiencing homelessness are generally at higher risk for poor health, chronic diseases, mental health conditions, substance use disorders, and infectious diseases compared to household population. Maybe I was wrong then. I'm retarded. I saw a video and you know what?
I mean, it's not like we're a healthy society.
But I still think these guys are fucking healthier than a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on your phone every day, barely even see the sun, probably work on your ass, 12 hours, 16 hours, whatever social factor you want to include in there. The shitty food, the GMOs, even like when you try to eat healthy, it's still like, how healthy is it for real?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the stress, going back to like the social aspect of, as you mentioned, the stress of bills, 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 bills. You get me?
Okay. People
That cannot be healthy for you,
people
bro.
who are homeless have higher rates of illnesses and die on average. So they die on average 12 years sooner than the general population. So never mind.
A decade, and
I think honestly, dude, a decade is not that much.
a decade pasa de volada, güey.
Yeah, dude, we're almost done with 3.
Yeah.
So a decade, 12 years, dude, to have less stress, more fun. What would you give up? Bro,
For what?
Bro, would you give up 10 years to live less stress free? Have
Yeah.
more fun, be healthier, have 6
Yeah,
abs?
but not on crack.
Well, you can't. No, that's part of it.
No, then no.
Bro, aesthetically, okay, so they're not healthier.
No.
So I'm changing my argument. aesthetically speaking,
No.
homeless people are better looking than the average. male.
Fuck no.
Bro, would you rather?
Have you seen their teeth, dog?
Bro, yeah, I have. That's what turns me on, dude.
That's
A
crazy.
gummy blow. You ever had a gummy blowjob?
No.
Me either.
A gum blowjob is
A
crazy.
gummy.
No.
Teeth hurt, dude. Just scratch it, bro. Would you rather be an obese fuck or have 6-pack abs? Just answer. No context. Just answer the question.
I'd rather take the obese, bro. I'd rather not be hungry, dog, Loki.
Dude, these people aren't hungry. Crack is free.
I'm not doing crack.
Bro, you need to open your mind, dude. You're so close-minded. Shorter life expectancy, increased stress and malnutrition. I gotta question that one. These guys seem happy as fuck.
Some of them, dog. Not the fools that are fucking crashing out and throwing glass bottles at the fucking floor.
That's true. I'm wrong then. That TikTok video, dude, you shouldn't believe everything you see on TikTok.
Shouldn't believe everything that you see on Google, dog.
But this is by CDC, dude.
The CDC works for the government, dog.
About
There's
CDC.
people paying that shit off.
That's true. So don't believe. Anyways, I'm wrong. But if you're a bodybuilder, I'd rather be on crack.
It's like that dude in Mexico, the one that's all ripped, the viejito, güey. And then they asked him, hey, güey, ¿y tú en la mañana qué desayunas? Dice, pura verga. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I don't think.
Bro, how do you not know that
I've
one?
probably seen it.
Yeah, you seen it, fool. The dude's all
Crackhead?
ripped. He looks like a fucking straight up crackhead in Mexico. He's ripped, and they tell him, like, hey, wait, ¿y tú qué desayunas? You know, because I believe the guy that's interviewing him, he interviews, like, gym people. And then he's like, yo desayuno más que pura verga.
Pura verga. Let me see if Google. ¿Qué desayunas pura verga? Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah? ¿Se sale?
¿Y tú qué desayunas pura verga? Oh yeah. I have seen the video.
Yeah?
Where's audio? He's working out though. Where's audio? Right. Let's see. I have seen this video. It went viral a couple.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Oh no!
That's not that one, bro.
But this is a video just with a different sound. Huh?
Yeah, but the dude's interviewing him. He's all like, hey, wait, ¿tú qué desayunas por la mañana? Like, nada, pero pura verga. Nada, pero pura verga, you know?
Bro, speaking of verga,
That's crazy.
do you remember 6ix9ine and the rise and like the influence this guy had? Because he's making a comeback right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's trying.
Oh, I don't even know that, bro.
He's going viral online.
For
Okay.
what this time?
Well, he got interviewed with
By?
The guy that does like the interviews, but he doesn't go in person.
Is it like the ones where the dudes are just like sitting in one place, and then there's a dude behind the camera interviewing them, like the guy that interviews Michael J. White. Like you don't see those guys. Like they're just interviewing from the back, and they're just kind of like sitting in a chair, and they're just getting interviewed.
This guy sometimes he's not even there.
Oh, what the fuck?
This I think his name's Vlad, DJ Vlad or something like that.
Okay. I think it's the same guy that interviews Michael J. White and stuff.
I think sometimes he's so rich, like he's so successful now that he'll rent like a studio or have a team rent a studio for him, and then he's like on camera or some shit or on a Zoom or something like that, or sometimes he is in person. I don't know, but that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same guy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same. I think it's the same guy. But
okay.
Do you remember 6ix9ine in like 2017, 2018? How fucking?
I knew of him. I didn't know much of him just because I didn't really follow his story nor really listen to his music. But of course I know who he is.
But his music, even though you think whatever you want about it, it's shitty or whatever. It reached high commercial success.
Yeah, I remember one of his songs.
Which one?
The he mad, she mad, something. Yeah, that's the only one I know off the top of my
If
head.
you listen to it sometimes, dude, because he sings like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. I'm a killer. No, I got friends that are killers. I'm a killer too." It gets you riled up sometimes.
Okay.
And then when it came out before he became a snitch, you were like, "Okay, I can see it. He's hanging out with Bloods. He's face tatted. You kind of believe it sometimes."
Yeah. Well, they have to fucking put on a show.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, they're entertainers as well.
And he put on a very good show. He was very convincing. He joined the real gang that's reputable in New York.
I remember that shit. He had a whole trial for that.
Yeah. And so, like, and then you remember after when he got caught by the cops and got hit with cases. Do you remember, like, his stance on snitching and everything?
Yeah, and I agree with him too. I'm not doing time for anybody, fool.
Okay, yeah. So you're aware that he's openly and a proud snitch.
I would too, dog. Okay, I'm not doing time for anybody, bro. People are grown men, dog. I'm not doing time for you, dog.
And he has a good point because he did an interview with DJ Academics and another black guy. The black guy was like, "Oh, you're a snitch. I got offered 20 years and I didn't say anything. You something. Watch you." Steiny actually. It wasn't even the right interview. Steiny was like, "Dude, you're snitching your homies?" And like, "All right, are these for your homies? Would your homies break into your house and steal your money?" He's like, "No." Would your homies fuck your girl? No. Would you fuck your whatever try to kill you? Like, no. And then I didn't snitch on my homie. I snitched on some dudes.
Yeah.
And they gave him 20 years or something like that.
Okay.
But he's back on like on a snitching tour.
Okay.
And DJ Vlad is known as like he's the rumor is that he's an informant.
Okay.
Same thing with like the other
Adam 22. Yeah.
Yeah, he asks questions and then like these people like give out a ton of information. And so
which they're dumb as fuck for that.
And he's like super open about like everything. So they asked him, remember Trippie Redd?
I know who Trippie Redd is.
I don't know. He wasn't as popular, so I don't really know him. But he's like, "Oh, is it true that you stole because they're trying to see level? Is it true that you stole this beat from him?" Like, yeah, I fucking stole that shit. He's my enemy. Why wouldn't I steal that shit? And so he's very open. They asked him about sleeping with the minor. She's like, "Bro, everybody was sleeping with the minor." So he's like, "Okay, he's going."
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that one. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's on a comeback tour.
Okay.
He's on a snitching tour.
Okay.
And honestly, dude, I'm rooting for him to come back. And besides the minor shit, I don't agree with that. But everything else, dude, I want him to come back. He's one of us. He's half one of us. So I want him to come back. I want him to reach the same commercial success because he tried to come back and right after prison he hit hard, but then after he just dwindled down.
If I'm not mistaken, Young Thug snitched on his homies too. And like people weren't giving him the same like treatment.
They all snitch. Dude,
I would too. I mean, Bill Cosby. No, not Bill Cosby. Bernie Mac has a whole fucking bit on it. Yeah, like I ain't scary, you motherfuckers. I'll snitch on you. Like I don't. Yeah, like I don't give a fuck, and I don't care either. Like if I didn't do it, why am I gonna fucking do time for you?
Exactly, dude.
Like you a grown man, bro. Like you know.
And this guy, see, when you're in the trenches or whatever, and you snitch, and all you know is the trenches. Sometimes people don't snitch, because the clout they get in the trenches is worth more than anything else. Yeah. But people like him or like Young Thug that were in the trenches, maybe I don't know if they were, but they're poor. I'm assuming.
Don't know. Yeah, probably.
And then they got millions and millions of dollars real quick, and they got used to the $1 million lifestyle. Yeah, going to prison is like a big no.
Yeah.
So all these rappers,
it's like a fall from grace.
Exactly, and you can easily fucking erase all those 20 years. But saying, "Oh yeah, he did it," and then especially in his case, people that fucked him over. It's like, oh, dude, people call him a snitch or whatever, but dude, free. I want him to run for president. I want him to avenge Charlie Kirk or whatever. He's funny, and he's funny too. He's smart. The way he smart is kind of he's clever.
Okay.
Because the way he argues with people, he uses logic instead of emotions. He doesn't scream, so he's very smart. And so if he put his mind to
other things,
I guess that's the theme of this episode. If you put your mind to something else,
you put your mind into where things actually matter and progress.
He could have been I mean, he's. I would say he made it. He's rich.
Yeah.
He's free.
I mean, he's smart, I would say. I mean, somebody that's stupid would honestly just fucking take the time and fucking still think that they're hard in jail.
The guy that one interview with DJ Academics and some other guy. I guess this other guy was like a gangbanger, and he almost got decapitated or something.
Oh shit!
I guess he was really in the streets, and he was like, "Dude, I was given 20 years and I snitch." But dude, once you at that point when they fucking almost kill you, wouldn't you want to? I don't know anything. But this guy here, let's watch it. I think this is a bad baby one.
Everybody listen. Part Trippie Red, they go tell the truth because they go snitch. All these rappers fuck Bad Baby while she was underage. Come on.
So he just snitched on himself. So he's down to snitch on everybody, including himself.
Yeah.
That's a real rat.
Right there is dangerous because you're playing a dangerous game because you're snitching on people with power. Even though, like, if we're being completely honest, and in a utopia of a world, I mean, it shouldn't matter. Nobody should be above the law. But you and me and everybody that's watching know that that's not true. You get me? So he's kind of playing a dangerous game because he could easily be snitching on somebody that's worth 4, 5, 10, 100 times more than him that could hire, I'll just leave it from there.
Yeah. I mean, if Charlie Kirk could get off, he could get off.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, dude, Charlie Kirk has way more influence. He's close to the president. He still got off. Rest in peace or whatever. Dude, you know what's dude, what I don't like, we talked about this before, when a tragedy happens, they always use it to prove a point. And then again, this time from the woke right. You know, the woke left, we're used to all the fucking blue hair bitches. Now it's the woke right. They're like, oh, yeah. I don't know why it matters.
I think everything's politically driven and everybody has like a political identity. So I think they kind of want to die on the hill for whatever side when, if I'm being completely honest, the way I look at things, most things are not black and white. I think most of the answers are in that gray area, but I think that we're in such a, I don't want to say it like this, but in an era where we kind of want to prove points and see who could hold the most marbles, that we don't really find the solution in the middle. I feel like, when people talk about equality, whether it be through politics or ideas, like, for example, like feminisms or whatever, I think that I always kind of give this analogy to everybody just because I don't necessarily like to talk about this stuff because, people have different ideas or whatever. But I kind of look at the way people interpret ideas like this. We have 20 marbles. And instead of each of us getting the actual 10 to be equal, I feel like one side always like, you know what? Let me take 15 and you get the 5. Yeah, that's the way that I kind of always tell people. Like, instead of, kind of finding the answer down the middle. But I don't really like to get too into it just because I'm not that informed as well. So I don't really like to give too much of a deep perspective on that.
Yeah, I don't. And also speaking of the woke right, did you see what Andrew Kimmel did? Or Jimmy
Kimmel? No, I didn't.
Bro, it was kind of funny. It wasn't even like that
serious.
That serious. He was like, it was a serious topic because it was talking about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like some people are really really like, oh, rest in peace. People I follow very very mean.
Yeah, which is fucked up. Like, I think that's where we've lost humanity.
Even with Kimmel, it wasn't even like, oh, fuck him. It was he was making fun of Donald Trump more than anything else because he was reacting to a video of Donald Trump being asked about
the Epstein list, right?
No, Kimmel. Kirk.
Oh, Kirk.
It was like, oh,
okay.
You were a close friend to.
I saw that.
You were a close friend to.
I saw that video.
Kirk.
Yeah,
like, what do you think? Oh, he's like, how do you think you're handling it?
Yeah.
or how, and then Donald Trump was like, I think I'm handling it very, very well. You see that over there, that construction site over
Yeah.
there. They're
Saw that.
rebuilding the
ballroom.
The ballroom, huh? That's been on the agenda for years, and look at it, they're doing a marvelous job. And then it goes back to it was actually pretty funny. Andrew Kimmel was like, Jimmy Kimmel was like, oh yeah, he's in the fifth stage of mourning construction or something.
That's fucking crazy.
It was funny. That shouldn't have got him. He's back on air, but
Yeah.
that shouldn't have. That was funny. That was, and I get it. I get both sides because
Yeah, for sure.
the Constitution doesn't protect against everybody saying what they want. It protects you from the government.
Exactly.
A private institution has the willingness to do whatever they want, and if it's against the shareholders to keep him on, then that's fair.
Mhm.
But what Kimmel said was funny. I thought that was funny.
I haven't seen it, bro, honestly, but
Yeah.
I'll probably take a look at it.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it right now because, dude, it's surprisingly. Kimmel is kind of a pussy because he cries. He cried when Donald Trump was elected. He cries.
Really? Wasn't that Jimmy Fallon?
Oh fuck. Maybe it was Jimmy Fallon.
I think that was Jimmy
Never
Fallon.
mind. Never mind. They're all okay. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm wrong and I'm retarded. Jimmy Kimmel, Kirk. How you spell Kirk?
I think Jimmy Fallon was on this that cried.
Oh, maybe.
Jimmy Fallon is a little bit more emotional than Kimmel.
Then I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jimmy Kimmel, for calling you Andrew, and like he's gonna watch this shit. YouTube. Okay, it's Jimmy Kimmel. I'll give you a nod of my hat to you. Kimmel, Kirk comments. Let's see what he says. It's very funny. It's short, so like we can watch it right now. I think it's this one. Trump gets fuck this ad. Yeah, and he's back, so we don't have to like.
I mean, he's back because it goes back to the money, dog. Look, he's just back because people were canceling their Disney and Hulu subscription, and the stock was going down.
Yeah, on Facebook I saw a bunch of people like, cancel your thing, and then people were like, why? And then people were like, you're the problem. Yes, why? And then some people were like, done, deleted my thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people were deleting it, dog.
Yeah. No, this is too long. This is like the whole monologue. I don't want to listen to it. Here's what Jimmy Kim.
To score political points from.
Here's everything you need to know about
No, it's just I hate fucking people reacting to it. Oh, here.
See how hard the president is taking this.
Yeah, that's it.
Condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something
It's
that's
crazy.
Get, as you know, for about 150 years, and it's going to be a beauty. Yes. He's at the fourth stage of brief construction.
I don't care, dude. Donald Trump is a narcissist, huh? It's all
I
about
mean,
him. I'm taking
yeah,
it
I mean-
very, very well.
I mean, I think going back, I guess, to the dark triad of things that people always constantly say, I think to be a billionaire, you have to have some type of power trip, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like you have to have some type of ego where you're actually driven to get that sum of money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard also he fucked over a lot of people, but that's like
Yeah.
hearsay.
He fucked over a lot of like his workers at the hotel.
Yeah, but that's like whatever, dude. That's my president. Leave him alone. But Kimmel, free 6ix9ine. The world's healing. No, actually, the world's bleeding. Actually, at this point, we're killing people. We killed the CEO, and they
killed the CEO. They killed a fucking political leader from I think like Minnesota or something. They killed her, and her husband and her dog, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like it's a lot of crazy ass shit going on.
And then you have
Go.
And also like now we're getting real. Like before, people were like, "Oh, real racism." With Donald Trump, we're gonna get racism,
Mhm.
dude. Now we're actually getting real fucking. Nick Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes. No, I
Nick
don't know
Fuentes
that.
is like he. Also speaking of, the girl that got the Ukrainian chick that got stabbed. And
Oh yeah, that was bad.
So
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk was like a big advocate for her.
Okay.
Like, oh, remember her name?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I guess sidetracked. You know what's kind of funny, kind of fucked up? The woke right.
Okay.
Guess who Charlie Kirk shared a birthday with? Or shared past tense because they're both dead.
Political figure.
Kind of. it led to one big political movement. Recent 2020.
2020,
2020. What was 2020's big thing?
the George Floyd stuff, right?
They share a birthday.
Oh shit.
So what they call they named the holiday October 14th. They named the holiday after Kirk or something instead of well, let's see here. Let me show you because it's them being petty.
Okay.
October Kirk. Oh fuck. Kirk birthday. It was birthday. I guess it's a holiday now.
He's recognized as like a national holiday. or what?
National Day of Remembrance.
Mm.
Wait, is it? Something like that, yeah. On I think George had it before.
Okay.
Because you know how people went crazy?
Uh-huh.
I think he was like National Remembrance of Remember
Mm-hmm.
George Floyd Day or whatever. Now it's Remember Charlie Kirk Day.
Oh,
It's
shit.
like the woke right. That was funny. Oh, but go back to what I was saying. You know, the girl got
Yeah, she got stabbed on
yeah, she
the
got
on the subway, right? And
Yeah.
what was that? South Dakota?
something like that, dude.
Somewhere down there.
And then
somewhere.
Charlie Kirk was a big advocate for her. Like, remember her name,
Mhm.
blah, 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 blah. Nick Fuentes is like a political commentator.
Okay.
Like a Charlie Kirk, but less about like facts and like debating, more like trolling,
Okay.
proving a point through troll.
Okay.
It's like, oh, if you were a little bit more racist, if she was, because she sat in front of a black guy, if she was a little bit more racist, she'd be alive right now. Shit like that. And then like they do. There's another guy that's popular for like doing like the Hail Hitler stuff.
Oh
and
shit.
He's the actual white nationalist.
Okay,
'cause
that's a little bit wild.
He was attacked by Antifa. And then he defended himself and he got arrested and ruined his life. So now he's anti-woke. He's a white nationalist. He always on Omega doing the Hitler stuff. He wears like the swastika on his thing. Now we're getting real fucking. He hates Jews. I think that one. I think everybody hates Jews now. Now we're getting real racism because of what's going on. And here we go. We're cosplaying as racist because we're not actually racist because we're too. I don't so much of a pussy to be a racist. These guys are on real. And Nick Fuentes, the people have gone to his house with guns.
Fuck.
Because I guess he's not like super popular. Like then he was like people know who he was, but like he just has like he lives in a regular home.
Okay.
And people know where he lives, and some dude went in his house, and you see the ring doorbell with him with like I think with the crossbow. I think some dude with the crossbow, and like it looks like a BB gun, but it could be a real gun. Anyways, that's like that's what we're getting. That's what you missed.
What the fuck?
Because you haven't been on Instagram.
Damn, I didn't even know all this shit was going on.
Bro, yeah, I'm gonna show you Nick Fuentes. He says that
He's white?
No, he's Mexican. He's like, I think he's like he has Mexican descent. He says like, oh yeah, my grandfather rode with Pancho Villa or something like that. But he's a white nationalist dude, I think. And then he was like him and Milo. Remember Milo Yiannopoulos?
Yeah, I remember that guy.
They're like he teamed up with Kanye and Milo. Remember Kanye went crazy and did all that fucking like racism and
Anti-Semitic.
allegedly, but yeah, he did. Like, oh yeah, like this is the guy showed up to his house.
Oh
The
shit.
crossbow, and they're like a BB gun, but you never know. But yeah, the crossbow. No, it's not a crossbow. Yeah, it's a crossbow. Would be assassin Wednesday. When was this? This was a couple years ago, I think. That was last year.
Shit.
That was a few months ago, December 2024.
Damn.
Anyways. Yeah.
9 months ago.
9 months ago. Crossbow, dude. That's how you do it, dude. Just kidding. Don't kill anybody. Are we next?
Nah, I mean, I don't hate anybody, nor am I pushing
Any buttons?
any buttons, or I don't agree with everything that people from the left and the right and all those weird people have to say, you know. Like I said, like I think most of the answers are found in the gray area, but when it comes down to it, I mean, people are being paid off, companies have a say in it. You know, there's so many factors that don't really decide, that don't really help decide on an actual answer or an actual solution to certain things.
Yeah. I worry not. I don't worry about anything.
I mean, at the same time, bro, like if I'm being completely honest, I'm poor. I'm technically poor, considered poor where I'm at. I'm poor. Like a lot of these things, sure, they might affect me, but they wouldn't really affect me in like the grand scale of things, you know.
Yeah. I think I'm too much. For me, I'm not worried because that's the same thing you said. But also, I'm too much of a pussy to have any strong opinions, and I'm also retarded. so I don't have any strong opinions. So we can't offend anybody with like.
Not only that, bro. Even if I had like strong opinions, I mean, at the end of the day, like the people in power, they're always gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do, and who knows what hidden agendas and what they have, like going on or wanting to go on in their favor. You can.
Yeah,
So it's like, I don't really worry about it because at the end of the day, the people are gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know.
that's true. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good about the future. I feel safe. I can go home. I can go home, and the most I have to worry about is the crackhead that lives in the corner. I don't have to worry about Israel or. I'm just kidding. I love
Right.
Israel. I wish. I'm honestly, dude. Israel, dude. You guys need to take. You guys need to build hotels on there, and I'll be your first customer, dude. Right?
Probably not.
No, yeah, I can't afford it for Israel.
Fucking
I can't go.
I was gonna tell you.
Love
I was gonna
Israel.
tell you something.
But Israel, how much you love Israel,
Nah,
and you wish they supported this podcast.
no.
If Israel, we talked about last time. How much money do you think Israel has to give us to get our support?
Fuck, give me like 10 mil, food 20 mil. No tax on that.
No tax on it,
No tax on it though.
dude. Yeah, the best they could do. I'll do. You ever seen the Jewish meme was like
Hmm.
that his son asked the son asked his dad for $100, and the dad's like $80. What do you need $80 for? and then he was like. And then his mom comes in like, you see this son you raised? He's asked me for my last $50, and then he calls the cops and like, I don't know, that's retarded. I'm just kidding. I'm not anti-Semitic.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about a few days ago? How fucking movies are so like unrealistic. Like even the ones that seem like somewhat normal, like they're just so stupid, bro. Like cause
Like what?
like a clip came up on my feed last week of Jaden Smith. You know, like Jaden Smith in the Karate Kid when like I want to go home.
Yeah.
Like how much of a fucked up mom do you have to be like, nah, you're staying here in China and getting your ass whooped every day by these
people you don't
Chinese,
understand.
by these people, like you don't even understand their language and you're just get your ass beat because I work and I make money here. But low key, that shit sounded so dumb in my head, bro. That shit was just funny to me, bro.
You rewatched the movie recently, or just a clip?
No, like the clip, because a lot of people always make memes out of that one. Like, I want to go home.
Bro.
And then I was just thinking about it, like in the grand like scheme of things. I'm like, bro, like it's fucked up how his mom wasn't like, you know what? Like my son is getting fucked up every day at school. He doesn't like it here. He's coming here with like, fucking chupete under his eye. Like maybe we should probably go home. You know?
If you're getting physically beat, dude, imagine taking a kid from one culture to a whole ass different culture. How much money do you have to make to fucking change your life, your kid's trajectory? Because he's not gonna be a normal black kid. He's gonna be a weird anime kid now.
Mm-hmm.
And if he ever comes back to the USA, he's gonna get more chupetes here.
Nah,
How much money do you have to?
probably get shot.
the-
School.
the police.
Or shooter.
How much money if you had a kid, that a 10-year-old kid and a wife, and you lived here comfortably, how much money would you have to make to fucking take your kid to like North Korea or whatever? Nah, like Russia or something.
Good amount, bro.
Good amount, right? So she must be fucking making bank. you wouldn't fucking change your life for a measly 30K a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably, I mean, I don't know how much of the currency in China's worth in dollars.
It's in our favor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, I mean, she probably had a little bit more of a leeway or advantage, I guess. But it's still like, it's fucked. I was just thinking about it, fool, and it was just so fucked up to me. I was just like, damn, bro, like, this is crazy. Even like the movies that would seem like normal is like the plot is just so fucking outrageous, bro.
That's why I like rewatching like old shows that I've seen, like The Office and like House MD. I watch like almost yearly, once a year, and then some stuff you see that you don't pick up, and then you realize, oh, dude, this is fucking weird. Like pedophilia was more common back then.
Yeah.
Like girl, like you like drooling over like a high school chick as a grown man was like a cool, like funny little way to like add comedy into your show. You ever realize?
Yeah, bro. And then another thing that I realized, and maybe it's because people did look older back in the days, but how like the high schoolers, they're always casted as high schoolers, right? Or like the high school cast is usually casted by like 30. almost 30-year-old, late 20-year-olds. Yeah.
yeah. That's and then
And it's just like you look at the fucking high schoolers in today's age, and it's just like, bro, you look like a little ass fucking kid.
yeah, dude. Holy shit. What age? What's like the max age you? What's like the youngest age you could like be casted for? Can you play a 15-year-old?
Nah, hell no.
No.
Nah.
Can you play an 18-year-old? You think?
I think maybe. Yeah.
physically, you, like,
Yeah.
you could
I think
pass
I
it.
could probably pass like an 18, 19-year-old, honestly.
Yeah.
I would honestly just need to cut my hair and just shave, honestly.
honestly.
Yeah, because every time I do that or cut my hair or like shave, people do think that I'm younger than
Younger,
what I actually am. I mean, even like with long hair, some people don't, like the people that are a little bit younger than me, they don't believe that you're
30.
like almost 30 and
You're
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm unk, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're unks, dude. We're getting there. I've been unks since I was 15. So dude, I'm an experienced unk. I'm like unk fucking squared. I have 2 generations of unks.
Oh, yeah?
So yeah, if you ever need unk tips, dude, the uncle. Did you have a fun uncle? Like no weird shit. Like the uncle that you go.
Yeah, which is like going back to what I had talked about not so long ago. Like as soon as he had kids, it's just like, hey man, like fuck you.
Did you experience that?
Yeah, bro, I did experience
Yeah,
that.
I never experienced that. What was it like?
I mean, it's weird because it's like the uncle that's been single like almost up to close to his 30s,
Yeah.
and the dude that with the cool car,
Oh, yeah.
fucking takes you just about anywhere.
Gives you money when you ask.
Gives you money here and there. Not when you ask, but like here and there. You know, I would even burn CDs for him, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, and so
then he had a kid, and you're like, fucking.
and then he had a kid, and then it's just like
Alex.
they fucking kick you to the curb. I mean, it's cool though. I mean, it's cool while it lasts, but it's just like, I mean, it's part of life, you know. Like as you get older, I mean, as a kid, of course, it hurts more, but as you get older, you're just like, you know what? Like I understand. You get me?
Yeah, I do understand. I hope I'm not like that. I hope I'm still gonna like my niece and nephew once I never have. I'm not gonna have kids, but if I do, I wish I still like them as much. Or you know,
I mean, life gets in the way.
life does get in the way, dude. Because the uncle, the role of the uncle is supposed to be like, you give him occasionally you drop him or something. You ever? I one time when my niece was very very young, I elbowed her in the head. Back
Oh shit!
And when she still had like a soft skull, like
shit.
so she was like a few months old. And
That's
then,
crazy.
And then my mom saw me hit her, and she started crying. And my niece started crying, and then my mom was like protecting me because I was a baby still.
Uh-huh.
And like, oh, she had a bad dream, but I elbowed her by accident.
By accident though.
And then one time, I probably told the story, but one time this is when my niece and my nephew were a little bit older. They're probably like 5 or 6.
Uh-huh.
We took them to the park. And we were chasing them around Stockgate Park, and then my nephew went up to like the big slide, and then I guess we were like chasing him, and he was like trying to get away from us, so he went on top, and then instead of sliding down, he fell off, and he broke his arm, or he fractured his
shit.
arm, and then he was like, "Oh, it hurts." I think he was crying. He
Uh-huh.
was like crying, like, "Oh, it hurts." You're like, "Dude, just suck it up, dude. It's alright." It was like the rubber. So
Uh-huh.
I thought like, dude, he just fell. He's just being a crybaby. He's a
Yeah.
kid. And then he came back with a cast.
Oh
I'm
shit!
like, oh fuck, dude, he
He really fucked himself
yeah,
up.
he really got fucked up, and that's like, okay, I gotta. And then I let them fight. I told you this before, but I let them fight because my nephew has a cousin who's
Okay.
a little bit older,
Okay.
but my nephew's bigger than him.
Okay.
But he's not as tough as him because
Mhm.
the cousin like lives in like the ghetto,
Mm-hmm.
and so he's more
Yeah.
he's a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah. Life is different.
Yeah, and so like they're fighting and they're wrestling and stuff and like kid friendly stuff, and
Okay.
I'm watching them. Like, okay, dude, I'm rooting for my nephew, but I want him to get his ass beat sometimes because like it's gonna build character.
Toughen up.
Yeah.
I have a funny story too, bro. Like I know that we probably have a few minutes left.
Yeah.
So I overheard this story. I actually think I've heard it somewhere. So there was a fool. He would get all the bitches, right?
Yep.
And this dude was fucking all these chicks, and he had them in rotation.
Nice.
So you know, like every day it'd be a new chick. And so there was an instance where he kind of got a little bit scared because you know he was basically going in raw, no protection.
Ooh, my favorite.
And so what ended up happening is that, well, he got like a little bit of a health scare, or like, I don't know, I guess he got a little bit of some paranoia. And he actually was thinking about going to get an STD test. And so he told his neighbor that was a couple years older than him, hey, bro, like, you know, I've been messing around with a few chicks, and I want to go do an STD check just to make sure that I'm in the okay zone. And so his older neighbor tells him, oh, yeah, like, go. All they do is basically check out your sperm and do a blood test. And so the dude is like, fuck it. He mentally prepares, like, fuck it, like, they're going to check my sperm. Like, it's a normal procedure. And so he goes to the clinic or whatnot. And, well, he didn't ask, but the lady kind of, like, tells him, like, hey, like, why you're here? He's like, oh, well, I'm here to do an STD test. And he's like, they're like, and the old lady tells him, well, here, take this cup. And so this dude goes into the restroom. And he's all like, well, it's kind of weird that I have to do this in the restroom. And, like, there's nothing stimulating. And so he goes into the restroom and he starts stroking his chicken, right? And so as he's stroking his chicken, he apparently nuts fast. And he's like, fuck, this is kind of weird. So I'm going to just stay here another 10 minutes so this nurse doesn't think like I'm a minute man. Mm-hmm. So he stays inside the restroom for a good 15 minutes. And then he goes back into, the room. And he leaves the cup of sperm on the table. Yeah. And so this older lady, or the older nurse, picks up the cup, kind of shakes it, and she tells him, hey, we just needed a urine sample.
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm sure you can use this, right?
And he's all like, fuck, I felt so embarrassed. Like, he's like, I just wanted to end my life there. He's like, I just wanted to run out that fucking room.
To be fair, they didn't specify.
Yeah, they didn't specify. They just gave him the cup and he didn't ask.
They didn't check the semen, no?
Well, that's what his older neighbor said. But apparently, like,
the neighbor said that.
Yeah, the older neighbor said that. The older neighbor had given him the tip or the older neighbor had told him that they checked his sperm. But the lady just gave him the cup, and I guess she thought, or she didn't really explain, but she thought that he knew what she wanted. And yeah, so instead of like peeing in the cup, he nutted in the cup.
Did they use the sperm?
No, because he had to actually give a urine sample. That was crazy, bro.
That's a waste of a good load. He just in there for no reason.
Yeah, he was in there for like a few minutes, but he didn't want to come out of the restroom because he felt like he was gonna be looked at as a freak for nutting in
30 seconds
in a minute or two.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude. Right?
I mean, sometimes you get nervous, brother.
Oftentimes I get nervous. That's dude, if I had a super power, is that
What?
getting nervous and getting flaccid?
I mean, you could probably just hop on fucking TRT and be fucking pissed all the time.
Oh, sure, dude.
Hey, have you seen that video that like some dude is like apparently like giving this guy tips? Like, hey, maybe with some of those chicks, you don't wanna, kind of like push the boundaries. What did he say? He said something along the lines of like, hey man, like you don't gotta be like that what do you call it? Fuck, what did he say? You don't have to be that ready, like for these women. And he's like, fuck, what does he say, fool?
Like physically ready?
Yeah, because apparently like he would come up to these women, but he would come out like strong, bro. Because he was nervous though. Like he would come up to like, what's up? Like kind of like borderline like pressing them, fool.
What's up, homie?
Yeah, like that.
From my hood.
Yeah. And he's all like, whoa, it's not that like I'm not ready for these chicks, or these chicks like ready for me. that was funny. I gotta find that video.
Some people are just naturally good women. Some people are just me and like struggle. I wonder what it is. Charisma. I wonder what gene it is. I wonder what video he watched. What book he read. Here's a book that teaches you the Bible for pussy getting.
The Bible.
The Bible. Honestly, dude, those church chicks are freaky. So I've heard. Anyways.
Yeah.
10 something. We talked about nothing. I think it's time to break it up, separate it. Any last comments regards?
Nah, well, I'm just excited for episode 100. I wonder what the fuck we're gonna do.
I wonder what should we do. Let's brainstorm. We have. There's no one after. We have like probably 4 minutes.
Yeah, it finishes like at 15.
What could we do? What could we do? We can.
I mean, we could try to get Gio and JD back, or if we can't get one of those two guys back, we should at least try to get like Butters or Gallo or somebody that's been
Butters.
on pretty
Yeah.
consistently.
Maybe Addison, maybe talk shit to her again.
Maybe, I mean, you would have to message her.
No, that one's gonna be tough. We can't be fuck. What can we go somewhere and record? Like, there's nothing significant we can go to. We go to freaking row and just
Unless we get like somebody or a decently big personnel or something.
personnel or some shit. Yeah, we were gonna have Joe Rogan last week, or 2 weeks ago, but that fucking fell through. Maybe we can get it for episode 100.